Hey guys, this is Gavin. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are going to be finishing the V8 Supercars series here on Forza 7. So, without me saying much more, I'm going to read off your point standings and go a little in depth with two battles that are going on. 12th with 50 points is Oswald Snelling. And 9th with 53 points we have Kurt Elliott, Darius Snelling, and Angus Morris. In 8th with 55 points we have Corey Floyd. 7th with 58 points we have Barrett Sims. And 5th with 60 points we have Terrell Saunders and Langdon Pagani. 4th with 61 points is Chris Inasato. And 3rd with 69 points is Lexa Patterson. And 2nd with 83 points is me. And in 1st with 92 points is Connor Sinelli. So I'm going to talk about the battle that will affect our next series that we do. So unless y'all tell me otherwise, our next series will be in Indy cars, which actually, nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Which I believe have 8 cars rather than our V8 Supercars where we have 12 of them. Which means 4 of our drivers are not going to get to race in IndyCar. And so the way I've decided to do this is the bottom 4 drivers in points after tonight's race will be eliminated and will not be allowed to race in the IndyCar series. And if you remember, like I said a minute ago, when I was reading the point standings, the final 4 in points are divided by 3 points. We have a 3-way tie for 9th, and then Oswald Snelling in last with 50 points. So it's likely that some of those drivers that are in the bottom 4, it's likely one of them will move up into the top 8 and will be able to race in IndyCar. But after this race, I will do a special thing where I will go look at IndyCar and verify how many cars they have before I announce who's getting eliminated. And then you have the battle for the championship, which is between me and Connor Snelling. I have 83 points and Connor Snelling has 92, which means there's a 9-point gap in the points. So a quick example here: if I win the race, Connor Snelling would have to finish 5th or lower for me to win the championship. So if he finishes 5th, we'd be tied in points, but that is taken in consideration that I win the race, which means I would win the tiebreaker because I have one more win there. And if he finishes any lower than 6th, if he finishes any lower than 5th, I would win based on more points. Let's say I finish 2nd and he finishes 3rd. He'd win the championship by 8 points. If he finishes 2nd and I finish 3rd, he'd win with 10 points. So yeah, we got a tight championship battle here. I'm really excited to see how it unfolds. So today we are at Silverstone once again. We were here in the PGR series. Now we're going to be ending our series here in V8 Supercars at Silverstone. We are here for the Silverstone 23. This is a 10-lap race. And this will be a 23-mile race and 10 laps. and it'll be run on the international circuit at night. If you remember, in PGR we ran the national circuit, but today we are going to be running the international circuit, which, as you can see, if you can see the map there, definitely, which has more turns and is going to be a bit tougher. So, yeah. We got 2 battles here. We have 4 drivers fighting for a chance to get another chance at a possible championship in IndyCar. And we also have a battle for the championship with V8 Supercars to try to just win the championship and punch your ticket into the Champions Cup. So anyways, with all that being said, let's get into it. Alright, I will be starting 4th here. And where will Connor Snelling be starting? Connor Snelling will be starting in 7th, so just a couple positions behind me. And so we are back with our matte silver and black paint scheme. This is the paint scheme that we've won 2 of our 3 races in. So I'd say this paint scheme's kind of good luck in a way. Alright. I 100% want to try to go win this race. Honestly, I feel like I need to win this race to win the championship. I don't. Just considering how I started in 4th and Connor started in 7th. If we were to finish where we are right now, where he is right behind me, if we were to finish how we are right now, he'd win the championship by 8 points. So I gotta push this thing. And if he keeps following me through the field, he would, that would eliminate my chances of winning this championship. So I have to hope that I'm able to chop through the top 3 here, and he sits frozen in 5th. If not, then I lose the championship, which I'd be very sad about, but kind of hate it for you guys to have to see me win win the championships of the first 2 series that we do. Unlike PGR, I have something to talk about other than just how much the series has meant to me. The series hasn't meant as much to me as PGR, because PGR was kind of the PGR meant a lot to me because the first one, and it kind of helped me figure out kind of something I want to do on the channel. This has just been more fun than like just important to my channel or anything. I don't want to discredit PGR. I love PGR. But this has felt more like a motorsport season. This felt more like like a battle for a championship. This felt like a normal kind of season compared to PGR. PGR was kind of laying down the groundwork. You're figuring stuff out. But now, at this point, we've kind of worked out all the kinks. And we've got most things running smoothly. Alright, meanwhile, Carissa Nasato is managing to keep Connor Snelling right behind her. Oh, and I thought it was funny when I was writing down the point standings after Lime Rock. I thought it was funny how Connor Snelling was the driver who won the race, and Oswald Snelling is the driver who cost me a good finish. And for those of you who don't know, which most likely you do know this, Connor Snelling in this universe is Oswald Snelling's little brother. So I thought that was kind of funny. And now watch it be my team. My teammate is going to be the driver that costs Connor Snelling the championship because he can't pass her. It seems I am gaining on the leader. To do that, I have to get around the 22 here. Gotta get by Corey Floyd. Alright, let me just check. Connor Snelling is still in 5th as I have moved up to 2nd. Things are definitely going in my favor here. But if Connor stays in 5th, I have to win the race to win the championship. If I do not, then I fall short by about 5 points. And the 5 points would be the 5 bonus points I'd get for winning the race. God, I'm trying to get as much out of this car as I can because I know I have to win this race if I want the championship. And it seems I'm maybe trying to push the car a little too hard here. God, I'm trying so hard, but I just can't, dude. I'm trying so hard to catch. Trying so hard to catch my boy Barrett Sims. Will me not being able to catch my teammate be what costs me the championship? Well, if I don't win the race, then yes. I've fought all season long to get to where I am now. I'm gaining, but I am not gaining enough as Connor Snelling is still stuck in 5th. Because as it looks, either it'll be one of my teammates who wins me the championship, or it'll be one of my teammates who loses me the championship. Because I am not catching quick enough, dude. I'm not catching anywhere close to quick enough. I have 2 laps to gain over a second and a half. Same's down. This time I have downshifted in places I didn't normally downshift in, or I've downshifted more. And it seems that seems to be working here. Because I can get that better acceleration. Alright. Last lap, Connor Snelling is still in 5th, not able to go anywhere. As I am trying to get past my teammate Barrett Sims so I can win the championship and win the race. Okay. Alright, little unintentional contact allowing to get by Barrett Sims. Okay, if I can just play it safe here. Just play it safe. Just get around these last few turns in the lead. Coming out of turn, I don't know, for the final time, I will win the race. That does not mean this battle is over, as it seems the race is still going on, and Connor Snelling will finish 5th, giving me the tiebreaker. Hold on, let me calculate this real quick, just to see if I'm not making any mistakes. 92 plus 8 points is 100 points. You take my 83 plus the 17 for winning, that is 100 points. Let me count the wins. This would be 1. 2, 3, 4. That is 4 wins for me. Connor Snelling has 1, 2, and 3 wins, meaning I am the V8 Supercar Series champion. Oh, that was... Oh. Why was it that example I used in the past, like in the last race, that was the situation? Me winning and him finishing 5th brought a tiebreaker. God, that was... I didn't mean to get into Barrett there. I really didn't. One thing I'd say about myself, I try to race clean. I don't try to wreck anyone, but I am an aggressive driver. So I'll push you hard, but I will not try to wreck you if I can. So anyways, I'm going to write down the finishing results and write down the point standings. yes, the points don't really matter for the championship because I checked it out, and yes, I win the championship, and I win the tiebreaker by having more wins. But we still have 4 drivers to be determined who will be eliminated and not race in the Indy cars. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so I've written down the finishing results and the final points standings. So, winning the race and making it 4 wins in the season is me. Finishing second is Barrett Sims. Finishing third, Corey Floyd. Finishing fourth is Kristen Asato. Fifth is Connor Snelling. Sixth is Oswald Snelling. Seventh is Angus Morris. Eighth is Langdon Gunny. Ninth is Alexa Patterson. 10th is Terrell Saunders. 11th is Kurt Elliott. And 12th is Daria Snelling. So now I will read your point standings from the bottom to the top. 12th with 54 points is Daria Snelling. 11th with 55 points is Kurt Elliott. 10th with 57 points is Oswald Snelling. 9th with 59 points is Angus Morris. 8th with 63 points is Terrell Saunders. 6th with 65 points is Langdon Gunny and Corey Floyd. And 5th with 69 points is Barrett Sims. And 4th with 70 points is Carissa Sato. And 3rd with 73 points is third with 73 points is Alexa Patterson. And then the tie for the lead with both with 100 points is me and Connor Snelling. But when it comes down to it, normally for the points, the tiebreaker is normally highest average finish. Then if that's the same, then highest finish so far in the season. If that's the same, then who came into the race highest in points. But since we're dealing with the championship, we're going to be doing who has the most wins in the season. And that would be me with 4 wins compared to Connor's 3 wins. So I will be the champion once again. I kind of hate it because that means I win the first 2 championships, which I know is always fun. Winning one I can see, but winning the first 2 kind of. Anyways, I won. I fought hard after finishing last in the first 2 races. I had to fight hard to come back, and I was ultimately rewarded with the championship. But as you can see, there are the top 8 drivers are safe. Bottom 4 drivers in points are eliminated. It's possible that the IndyCar is 9 cars, which I'm going to check real quick. Alright, so I have counted, and you can count along with me right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cars, which means the 4 drivers who will not be participating in the 4 drivers that will not be participating in the IndyCar Championship in the IndyCar Series here on Forza 7 will be Daria Snelling, Kurt Elliott, Oswald Snelling, and Angus Morris. Those 4 will not race in the IndyCar Series, while the 8 drivers that will are as follows: me, Connor Snelling, Alexa Patterson, Carissa Sato, Barrett Sims, Langdon Pagani, Corey Floyd, and Terrell Saunders. Those 8 drivers will be the drivers in the IndyCar Series. Unless y'all tell me otherwise, I might try to see if maybe I can do a one-off video on another game to give y'all an extra day to maybe give y'all an extra day to tell me if y'all want IndyCar or not. Anyways, so that is it for the V8 Supercar Championship here on Forza 7. It was fun. I'd say I didn't enjoy this one as much as PGR, but this one felt more like a real fight for a championship rather than PGR. I don't know why, it just did. Then again, with me finishing last in the first 2 races, I had to fight my way through the top, which made everything more stressful. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I sure did. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you are excited for next series here on Forza 7, leave a like, and if you don't want to miss it, click the subscribe button and ring that bell, and so you get notified the next time I upload. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. That's the first time I've ever said ring the bell. Oh god, it feels weird. Bye guys.